Each night, the world dims its lights, quiets its noise, and offers us a precious opportunity to return to ourselves. For most, this quiet moment before sleep is the only time the world stops demanding something. But instead of peace, many lie awake with worry, regret, or restless thought. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, knew this moment well. They too battled storms within, but they left us lanterns, ideas not for academic debate, but for living and breathing. Tonight we follow those lighted thoughts and let them guide us inward. This essay is more than a lecture. It is a gentle guide, a whispered reminder that the deepest peace is not found in controlling the world, but in understanding the self. Let us walk slowly, lesson by lesson, through the wisdom of the Stoics, and let each thought settle in your heart like soft rain on quiet earth. 1. Everything happens for a reason, the first surrender. Todo lo que sucede conviene. It may sound overly simplistic, but this phrase, everything that happens for a reason, is not about naive optimism. It's about trust, about choosing to believe that even hardship might serve us, if we are willing to see it clearly. In times of crisis, we often react. Why is this happening to me? Why now? What did I do wrong? These questions, though natural, only deepen suffering. The Stoics offered a different approach. Epictetus advised us not to worry about what happens, but how we interpret it. Imagine being laid off from a job. At first, it feels like failure, but then, with space, it becomes possibility. A new path opens. Or take heartbreak. It shatters us. But what if it breaks not to destroy, but to clear the way for something stronger? The Stoic whispers, repeat it again, todo lo que sucede conviene. Not to escape pain, but to invite transformation. Say it until your heart believes it. 2. The power of inner freedom. True freedom, the Stoics tell us, is not about having everything go your way. It's about not needing it to. We spend so much energy trying to control outcomes, other people, and external situations. And in doing so, we give them power over our peace. But there is another way. Freedom begins when we stop blaming the world and start mastering our response. You cannot control what happens, but you can control how you meet it. Practice observing without judgment. Let emotions arise, but do not follow them. Let thoughts come, but do not become them. In that stillness, you begin to reclaim the one thing that cannot be taken, your inner stability. 3. Pain as a portal. Stories of loss and liberation. Think of your own life. Recall the moments of deep loss, perhaps the end of a relationship, the loss of a dream, the sting of rejection. At the time, they felt like endings, but over time, many became openings. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." In grief, we find clarity. Pain, when met with awareness, becomes a teacher. It softens the ego, it sharpens the soul, but only if we resist the urge to run. So now, when discomfort arrives, welcome it gently, ask it what it came to teach. And you may find that your freedom was never waiting on the other side of suffering, but hidden inside it all along. 4. Mind like water, the strength of surrender. If you've ever watched a river, you've seen a powerful metaphor. Water does not resist, it flows. Around rocks, over edges, through narrow canyons, and somehow it shapes everything. Your mind can be the same. When you stop gripping reality, when you stop trying to make life obey, you find a deeper current beneath it all. The Stoics remind us, peace is not found in making life predictable. Peace is found in how we see unpredictability. Stop wrestling the world, observe it, trust it, and allow your mind to move like water, resilient, silent, powerful. 5. Daily practice, from impulse to intention. Each day, your desires speak. They say, buy this, answer that, react quickly, win the argument, prove your point. The Stoic, however, pauses. He listens. He waits. He questions. Is this necessary? Is this wise? Will this bring me peace? Like a craftsman sharpens his tools, the Stoic sharpens his reactions. Not to be dull, but to be precise. To choose a higher path again and again, even when no one is watching. Over time, this restraint becomes a habit, a muscle, a quiet power that does not need to prove itself because it already knows who it is. 6. Stillness of mind, the gateway to clarity. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do, only what you do." Stillness is not laziness. It is composure. It is attention. It is the art of letting everything spin around you without being pulled into the noise. When your mind is still, you make better decisions. You feel your breath. You remember what matters. And you begin to see chaos outside is no threat to peace inside, unless you invite it in. 7. The present moment, where peace lives. We carry so much weight, regrets from the past, worries about the future, but none of them exist now. Right now, only this moment lives. Return to your breath, feel the air around you, hear the quiet sounds. This is life, not what might happen tomorrow, not what could have happened yesterday, just this. The present is not always perfect, but it is always real, and peace cannot be found anywhere else. 8. Inner strength over outer armor. Epictetus taught, "It is not events that disturb us, but our judgment about them." A truly good person, he said, is unshakable, not because bad things never happen, but because their foundation is deep. Build your life on internal virtues, not external victories. When you lose something, you do not lose yourself. When others misjudge you, you do not forget who you are. Strength lies in remembering that nothing outside can break what is whole within. 9. Self-compassion, the forgotten discipline. The Stoics are often misunderstood as cold or harsh, but they were deeply aware of the need for gentleness with others and with oneself. Would you speak to a child the way you speak to yourself? Would you treat a friend as harshly? What if instead of criticizing, you guided yourself? What if you offered yourself patience, encouragement? The voice inside your head becomes the weather of your inner world, so let it be kind. 10. Rewriting the inner voice. Words matter, especially the words you say to yourself. "I'm not good enough. I always mess up. What's wrong with me?" These phrases shape your posture, your decisions, your self-worth, but they are not truths. They are habits. The Stoic retrains the voice within. "I'm growing. I'm learning. I will try again." Changing your thoughts is not delusion. It's design. Your inner dialogue builds the scaffolding of your life.